She said we were just having fun. She smiled when she said it. That easy, relaxed smile people use when they want something to sound harmless. We're just having fun, she said. It's not that serious. She said it like it was obvious, like I was the only one who didn't get the memo. We had been together a little over a year, not brand new, not stale. That strange middle phase where routines exist, feelings exist, but expectations are never clearly stated. The phase where people enjoy the benefits of closeness without wanting to name what it means. The conversation came up late one night. No argument, no tension. She was lying next to me on the couch, scrolling through her phone, laughing softly at something I couldn't see. "What's funny?" I asked. She tilted the screen away instinctively. "Nothing," she said. "Just people being stupid." That was the first small thing. Too small to confront, but noticeable. A few days later, she mentioned a guy, casually, like an afterthought. "Mark invited me out with some friends," she said. "From work." I nodded. "Cool." She waited, then added quickly, almost rehearsed, "He's harmless, you don't need to worry." I hadn't said I was worried. That night I asked her something simple. "Are you still happy with us?" She looked genuinely surprised. "Of course," she said. "Why would you even ask that?" I shrugged. "Just checking." She laughed. "You think too much," she said. "We're just having fun. Let's not overcomplicate it." That phrase stayed with me. Let's not overcomplicate it. It sounded reasonable, relaxed, but it also quietly shut the door on clarity. Over the next few weeks, just having fun became her favorite explanation. If she went out late, just fun. If plans changed last minute, just fun. If she met new people, just fun. It covered everything and questioned nothing. One night she came home energized. Too energized. She dropped her bag, kicked off her shoes, and said, "You wouldn't believe the night I had." I smiled. "Tell me." She hesitated, then shrugged. "It's not that interesting." And just like that, the story ended. "So, who were you with?" I asked. She sighed lightly. "Why does it matter?" I looked at her. "I'm curious," I said. "That's usually allowed." She rolled her eyes playfully. "Relax," she said. "We're just having fun." That was the first time the phrase irritated me, not because of jealousy, because of avoidance. A few days later, she posted photos online. Nothing explicit, just close proximity. Familiar smiles, a hand resting a little too comfortably. I saw them. I didn't react, didn't comment, didn't bring it up. She noticed. "You didn't like my post," she said that evening. "I saw it," I replied. "And?" "And nothing." She studied my face, looking for something, approval, concern, possession. She didn't find it. After that, things loosened. She went out more often, stayed out later, explained less. Always framed the same way. Nothing serious, just fun. One evening I mentioned something small. "I'm grabbing lunch tomorrow with a coworker." Her reaction was immediate. "Oh," she said. "Who?" I shrugged. "Someone from work." Her expression tightened. "Do I know her?" I looked at her calmly. "Why does it matter?" She paused. "That's different." I smiled slightly. "How?" She waved it off. "I just asked." "So did I replied. That was when I realized something important. The rules weren't gone. They were just uneven. Over the next week, I stopped pushing for clarity. Not out of fear, out of curiosity. I wanted to see how far just having fun actually went. If she said she was going out, I nodded. Okay. If she came home late, I didn't ask. If she mentioned names casually, I didn't react. At first, she seemed relieved, lighter, more confident, like she'd finally proven something. Then she started watching me, waiting, for concern, for jealousy, for control. She didn't get it. One Friday night, she told me she might not come home. I might crash somewhere, she said casually. I nodded. Okay. She stopped, turned back. That's it? That's it. She studied my face. I stayed neutral. She left confident, almost smug. I didn't text her, didn't check in. I went to sleep. She came home the next morning, quiet, careful. You didn't even ask where I was, she said. You said it wasn't serious, I replied. I didn't want to complicate it. She frowned. That's not what I meant. I nodded. I know. After that, the tone changed. She started checking in more, asking where I was, who I was with, when I'd be back. Not aggressively, nervously. One night she asked, "So, what are we doing?" I looked at her calmly. "We're doing exactly what you wanted," I said. "We're not making it serious." Her face tightened. "That's not fair." I nodded. "That's interesting." A few days later, she finally said it. "I don't like how things are right now." We were sitting across from each other, no phones, no distractions. I nodded. "Neither do I." That surprised her. "I thought you were okay with keeping things light," she said. "I was okay with light," I replied. "I wasn't okay with uneven." She tried to explain. She didn't want pressure. She liked flexibility. Things felt easier undefined. I listened, then said something she wasn't ready for. "I think you liked things undefined because you always knew I was still here." She went quiet. "So what are you saying?" she asked. "I'm saying I don't want a relationship where fun means ignoring how things affect me." She asked if we could make it serious, really serious, define things properly. I thought about it and realized something clearly. She didn't want commitment. She wanted certainty back. "I don't want to redefine this," I said. Her eyes widened. "So that's it?" I nodded. "That's it." We didn't fight. There was nothing left to fight about. We separated calmly. No ultimatums, no begging, just decisions. On the last day, she asked, "Do you think I handled this wrong?" I paused. "I think you handled it in the way that felt best for you at the time." She nodded slowly. Weeks later, I heard she was confused, that she didn't understand how things ended so quietly, that she thought just having fun meant flexibility, not consequences. Here's what I learned. Fun only works when both people feel safe. Undefined only works when both people feel equal. And the moment one person starts shrinking to keep things light, it stops being fun. I didn't block her. I didn't expose her. I didn't need a dramatic ending. I just stepped away from a dynamic that only worked as long as I stayed silent. And that was enough.